Raceview Network's Weekend Preview, sponsored by Lone Star Park at Grand Prairie, and by I'm a Fancy PYC at Oklahoma Equine Reproductive Center. Here's Jim Byers.
A huge night at Prairie Meadows coming up this Saturday when the AQHA Challenge Championship races are staged at the Altoona, Iowa track. Winners from the regional challenge events that have been held throughout the year will converge on Prairie Meadows in pursuit of total purse money of almost $1 million. In addition to winners of regional challenge races, other participants in those events can be eligible through the Challenge Championship preference rules. One such horse is the favorite going into the first race we'll look at, the Marial Distaff Challenge Championship, a Grade 1 event for fillies and mares 3-year-olds and older. They'll run 400 yards after a $100,000 purse. 5-2 in the morning line is She's Just Toxic, who ran third in the Sam Houston Distaff Challenge. She hasn't visited the winner's circle since her qualifying run for the 2013 championship, when she scored in the Remington Park Distaff Challenge. Since then, She's Just Toxic has been off the board only twice in 10 starts, all stakes races. Mania Rosa trains the 5-year-old mare. She'll be ridden by G.R. Carter. The winner of the Sam Houston Distaff Challenge is in the championship at Prairie Meadows. I'm a Feature Girl from the Brent Clay training barn. Since that race, she finished second and fourth in minor stakes at Retama and Gillespie. I'm a Feature Girl will have Stormy Smith in the saddle. If there's a home track advantage, then Madrecita would have it after winning the Prairie Meadows Distaff Challenge on September 13th. Trained by Casey Willis, she's a 3-time stakes winner in her 20-race career. Cesar Gomez has the riding assignment on Madrecita in the $100,000 Grade 1 Marial Distaff Challenge Championship on Saturday night. One of the big horses in the 400-yard Adequan Derby Championship is Mr. Big, who prevailed in the Retama Derby Challenge on August 9th. It was his third straight stakes win going back to April in the Grade 3 Sam Houston Derby. This year, under the tutelage of Judd Curl, Mr. Big has never run out of the money while winning 5 of 7 starts. Jockey Rodrigo Vallejo has the call in the Derby Challenge Championship. Daytona B is coming off a half-length victory in the Prairie Meadows Derby Challenge on September 13th. Conditioned by Rolando Almanza, he'll be ridden by Jordanis Amaro. In a dead heat finish, Raising Cane and DB Captain King won the Sam Houston Derby Challenge on May 11th. The two then took almost the same 3-race path with very similar results. That ended last month when they met in the Neville Stakes at Lone Star. Raising Cane ran third, ahead in front of DB Captain King. 12-1 in the morning line, DB Captain King will be ridden by Santos Carrizales, while Francisco Calderon has the call on the 7-2 favorite Raising Cane. Second in the morning line is Sign of Corona, who broke the Les Bois Park 350-yard record while winning the Derby Challenge at the Idaho track. Sign of Corona has Dirk Crane in the saddle for the $200,000 Grade 3 Adequan Derby Challenge Championship. 2-year-olds are center stage in the Grade 2 John Deere Juvenile. The filly Just Curl My Prize is dominating her division at Idaho racetracks with 3 stakes wins this year. The Les Bois Juvenile Challenge winner is the morning line favorite in Saturday's $150,000 Juvenile Championship. Others set for the 350-yard test, the lightly raced AJ's High, who has won 2 of 4 lifetime starts. He set the fastest qualifying time for the Prairie Meadows Juvenile Challenge and won the final on September 13th. Conditioned by Charlie Hunt, AJ's High will team with jockey Stormy Smith in the Juvenile. Shipping from the West Coast is Why Not Walk, who broke his maiden while winning the John Deere Los Al Juvenile Challenge. The Mark Hansen Charge is raced exclusively at Los Alamitos in his 6-race career. Dirk Crane will ride Why Not Walk on Saturday evening. We'll call it the winner's area at Ajax Downs. Jumping Guitar liked it so much after her first start at the Ontario track that she returned 3 more times this summer. The first of those was after the Ajax Juvenile Challenge in what the chart caller called, quote, a complete runaway. She then won her trial and the final of the Peikoff Memorial Futurity. A 15-1 long shot in the morning line, the Clint Crawford-trained Jumping Guitar will be ridden by Chelsea Willick in the John Deere Juvenile Challenge Championship Saturday night at Prairie Meadows.
Lone Star Park at Grand Prairie, where the 2014 Fall Meeting of Champions continues through November 15th. For more information, visit LoneStarPark.com.
Continuing with our look at Saturday's Challenge Championship races at Prairie Meadows. Honor Rosso, last year's winner of the Red Cell Distance Championship, returns to defend his crown. His victory was a major stepping stone to being named the 2013 AQHA Champion Distance Runner. Mark Hansen trains Honor Rosso, who's on a 6-race win streak. Alex Jimenez will be in the irons on Saturday night. The heaviest morning line favorite in all the challenge races is Wahoo at 8-5. Conditioned by John Buchanan, Wahoo has won 3 stakes in 2014, including 2 Grade 3s, and finished second in another. The highlight came when he prevailed over a solid field in the Remington Park Distance Challenge in May. Jockey Russell Hadley pilots Wahoo in the 870-yard Grade 1 Red Cell Distance Challenge Championship. The headliner on Prairie Meadows All-Stakes card is the Grade 1 Bank of America Challenge Championship, a $350,000 race for 3-year-olds and up at 440 yards. The lukewarm 9-2 favorite is Just 'Cause I Can, winner by DQ of the Sunland Park Challenge in April. He ran second in all 3 graded stakes for older horses at Ruidoso, ending with the Grade 1 All-American Gold Cup. Trainer Casey Willis has named jockey Jorge Bourdieu on Just 'Cause I Can. After learning to win on his 5th try, Stimulus has won 4 more while staying in the money for the other 3 outings. With trainer Judd Curl at the helm, Stimulus scored in the TQHA Classic and the Grade 2 Prairie Meadows Championship Challenge on September 13th. Charlie Hunt will saddle Stimulus at Prairie Meadows. Rodrigo Vallejo will ride. From Brazil comes Jake Gold, who was victorious in the South America Championship Challenge at the Jockey Club de Sorocaba on February 25th. Limited information on this one, but we do know he's in Paul Jones's barn and ran 6th in a Los Alamitos allowance on September 28th. Luis Alonso Gutierrez Jr. will be in the saddle. Dash Master Jess had his ticket punched to Saturday night's championship with a tally in the Grade 2 Sam Houston Challenge in April. Earlier in the year, he ran 1st and 3rd in stakes races at Hialeah Park for trainer Rolando Almanza. Yordani Samaro will ride Dash Master Jess in the Challenge Championship. One to watch at 10-1 may be Jolton Jess. In 2014, he's run well in stakes at 3 different tracks, including wins in the Moonstone at Hialeah and the Ajax Downs Championship Challenge on August 26th. Shanley Jackson will ride the Matt Fraser-trained Jolton Jess in the headline event of Saturday night at Prairie Meadows, the $350,000 Grade 1 Bank of America Challenge Championship.
I'm a Fancy PYC. He earned $454,000 plus, qualified to the All-American Futurity, started 6 times and won 5, including the Grade 3 Remington Futurity. I'm a Fancy PYC at Oklahoma Equine Reproductive Center.
Saturday night at Los Alamitos, the Grade 1 Robert Boniface Invitational will be run at the track near Los Angeles. A solid group is assembled for the event, which is run at the Sports Classic distance of 440 yards. Let's take a look. Bon Accord is the heavy 8-5 favorite in the Boniface, and rightfully so, considering his resounding win in the Go Man Go handicap. It was his 2nd straight Grade 1 victory after his score in the Remington Championship on June 1st. Trainer Juan Alleman will give a leg up to Cesar de Alba on Saturday night. After some bumping at the start, Last to Fire ran a good 2nd to Bon Accord in the Go Man Go. A multiple stakes winner in 2013, Last to Fire's grand finale was the Champion of Champions, after which he was named the AQHA's World Champion. Trained by Paul Jones, Ramon Sanchez will ride Last to Fire in the Boniface Invitation. Nellie Delaney has won 3 of 4 starts this year, 2 of those graded, beginning with the Grade 1 Winter Championship in February, and then the Grade 3 Los Al Distaff Challenge in August. In her last start, the Grade 1 Mildred Vessels handicap, pre-race gate antics and not the cleanest of trips may have contributed to the filly's 4th place finish. She's another in this race from trainer Juan Alleman's stable. Nellie Delaney will have Ricky Ramirez in the saddle on Saturday night, for the Grade 1 Robert L. Boniface Invitational Championship at Los Alamitos.
Raceview Network's Weekend Preview, sponsored by Lone Star Park at Grand Prairie, and by I'm a Fancy PYC at Oklahoma Equine Reproductive Center.